What's up everyone, it's just Blaze89 and today we're going to be doing the best class setup for the G3 Assault Rifle in Modern Warfare Remastered. Before I get into that, I've got some shout outs to do. Please check out these guys, it's beneficial to everyone to all help each other grow. If you want to comment, if you want to shout out, leave a comment down below, I'll be sure to give you one. I'm happy to give one to anyone who's subscribed to me and helping me grow, and hopefully it will help you grow too. So check out these guys. The first one's Bulldog TC10. The next one is Toast AIDS. Then 2 Ton Taco 76. And finally Confused Coast 26. Go check those guys out, it mean a lot to me. And as I said earlier, it's worth checking them out and subscribing to them. Let's all help each other grow. The community's got too many selfish people in it at the minute in the Call of Duty community. Everyone's out for himself. Let's be out for each other and together we can grow together. Let's get into the class setup. Now the G3 Assault Rifle, as you will probably know, is semi-automatic, meaning it fires one bullet every time you press the trigger. So keeping that in mind, we've obviously got slightly lower fire rate than most people have, but it's a good gun to use and it is more powerful than quite a few others. Now the attachment we're going for on this is going to be the red dot sight. I have tried it with ACOG and silencer and I felt the ACOG, I just don't like ACOG scopes, and to be honest at really long distances it is effective, but if you're up against a sniper, which is the only time an ACOG is going to be any real benefit to you, he's likely going to get you before you get him. And the silencer I found, as I say, it took way too much range off the gun. It was good, but only if you're going to be playing at close to medium range, and it doesn't give you the flexibility to do anything at distance. It takes way too many shots with the silencer on. Perk 1, we're going to go for Bandolier as always. I suppose if you wanted to camp, you could go with the Claymores, but it's up to you. I've gone for Bandolier for that extra ammo. Allows me to spam bullets down range without having to worry too much. If you haven't unlocked Bandolier yet, I would go for the extra special grenades or tactical grenades. And as I said always, go with the flash or the stun if you're on something like team deathmatch or kill confirmed. But if you're trying to get flags like domination, I would go with smoke grenades to help you capture the objective. Perk 2, we're going to go with Juggernaut. Now, I was thinking, I tried it with stopping power and it doesn't make that much of a difference. It makes you kill one bullet faster, which isn't going to make that much of a difference. And I felt having Juggernaut just means, being as we've got a slightly lower fire rate than everyone else, we'll be able to take a little bit more damage, which gives us a better chance of getting that kill when we get into the one-on-one gunfights. Because it's going to give us more health, so it's worth having. Perk 3, we're going to go with steady aim. Now you may be thinking, why do you want steady aim on a semi-automatic assault rifle? The reason is, as you've just seen when that guy come up the stairs, you throw steady aim on this, it's actually really effective off the hip. I mean, look how small those crosshairs are, and it is going to do plenty of damage up close if you're on a run and gun, or if you're trying to get to the next spot that you want to get to. Don't be afraid to fire off the hip with it, because the steady aim's really going to help you out. Secondary, I would go for the Desert Eagle, but it doesn't really matter because 9 times out of 10 you're not going to need to use your secondary. The only time I really need to use it is if I run out of bullets, and having Bandolier, that's not likely to happen. So the way that I would play with this gun is, it's really one of the most versatile class setups that we've done, because it is effective at long range, medium and close range. If you are coming into gunfights in close range, I would fire off the hip, where mainly because obviously the time it takes to aim down the sight, it's going to limit the time, it's going to increase the time it takes to get your gun up and get your bullets off. So being as we've got steady aim on here and the accuracy is really good with steady aim on it, I would say just fire off the hip when you're up close. The main strategy I would use for playing with this gun, to be honest with you, is probably staying away from the middle of maps, as I've said on a few classes before. A good way to keep your KD reasonable is to stay moving around the outside of the maps. The reason for that is that a lot of the time people are most heavily trafficked through the centre of the map, and anyone who's camping, well not camping, but anyone who's sitting in a window watching or in a position watching, they're going to be looking at the middle of the map, because that's where all the main kill zones and choke points are going to be. So if you avoid the middle of the map, you avoid a lot of times where you're going to die and you don't see where you died from, or you had no way you could stop yourself from getting killed. You're stopping people from getting the drop on you really by going on the outside of the map. Also, if you go around the outside of the map and travel in the opposite direction to your team, you'll find you have a better chance of flanking the enemy and therefore a better chance of getting easy kills. And after all, what we all want is easy kills. It's nice to get trick shots and some long distance shots and all of that lot, but in reality, if we could all have easy kills all day long, we would do. When you get more kills, you have more fun. It's as simple as that. So that's how I would move with this gun. As you can see on this game, I kind of split my time between sitting in the buildings picking people off and running around getting people. As I say, it's because this class is very versatile, so you can pretty much play to the flow of the game. If the game's dictating that you need to be running and gunning to get the kills for your team, then you can do that quite easily. And if your game's dictating that your team's getting massacred and you need to get your KD a bit better, just sit up in a building or any spot you like and start picking people off that way. As I say, you have got to remember the fire rate is a little bit lower on this, but it is counterbalanced by the Juggernaut. So don't worry too much about getting into close range gunfights, but at the same time, don't go seeking them out. You've got the steady aim on there to give you that benefit of having a bit of extra help if you do get into a close range one. But for the most part, this gun's most effective medium to long, but it's good enough at close range that you aren't going to feel vulnerable with it. You're going to win most gunfights at close range because it will pretty much fire as quick as you can tap the trigger. So that's all I've got for this class setup. Sorry for rambling a bit there. I went off on a bit of a ramble. Don't forget to leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe for more, and if you want a shout out, leave a comment down below. See you in the next one. Peace.